Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, aka the Queen of Paperwork, and I am back. It's been a minute since I did a live. I know, like a regular live, but I'm here. It's so much content that y'all been asking me about, y'all been in the comments about, and I just ain't had the time to get to everything. I know a lot of people have been asking me about YNW Melly. And y'all, if y'all, before we get into all that, let's just start the thing off right. Yo, hookah, what it do?
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Hookah Anonymous, and you are now rocking with Mickey Truth. She live up to her name, not the fame. So make sure y'all subscribe to her channel and stay updated on what's real. Bye.
Coming from where I come from, they doubted me, but I came up. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. Coming from where I come from, they doubted me, but I came up. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world.
Good reporting ass Mickey.
We love you, Mickey.
Hey, so what it do, CJ? So if y'all was on the live last night with music, I broke my glasses. So from last night until like not too long ago, I didn't have my glasses. So my head is killing me. Okay, I have a major headache. However, I was like, I keep promising to go live and answer questions and stuff, and I keep having to push it off because I get sidetracked with doing something else. So hey, headache and all, I am here. Okay. This is more so, yeah, like I'll see a Q&A type thing. Like, what y'all been wanting to ask? I've been trying to get to the comments, but I'm being honest, I haven't really been able to get through them like that. I know on Instagram, a lot of people hit me up about Melly. So this is the time. Y'all already know I'll chop it down later on and put it into separate videos. But yeah, y'all know I like to just go with it. Okay, what it do, Paradox? But yeah, y'all miss me. I swear, even though I've been on live, it feel like I haven't been on like a regular Mickey Truth live in a minute. And I do have a scheduled live tonight, 8 p.m. I hope my head ain't be gone by then. 8 p.m. Eastern time, okay? Triple Threat Ladies Edition with me, Kimbella Roxy, and Miss Me with the BS. Okay, we are gonna be chopping it up lady style. So y'all make sure y'all pull up 8 p.m. Eastern time. And we're gonna chop it up. So we're not gonna get into like all those type of hot topics. We're gonna stick to the core of what we be getting into over here. Born what's up? So until y'all start asking questions, I'll just kind of go with what people been hitting me up about. Let's just start with, I think Young Thug one will be more easier and quicker. Y'all know I haven't per se been following the trial. I've been looking at different clips. I believe the guy just is he off the stand? I don't even know if he's off the stand. So for those that have been asking me about the YSL trial, I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't been watching it. I tried to get into it. It's drawn out. It's not as intriguing to me anymore. Because it's been so long. Y'all know in the beginning, I definitely was following it, breaking out the paperwork, all that. My stance pretty much is the same. People keep asking, do I think Thug will get off? Personally, I don't think he will get off. And if he do get off, I still think his legal troubles will be a problem because they really want to get him. Okay, cool. So tickets off the stand. Now, if like for example, Rich Homie Quan get his ass over there on that stand, we definitely gonna watch that in the real time. But other than that, I just don't got no interest in it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it just keep going and going and going. Yeah, it's just not intriguing to me anymore. However, like I told y'all, if something dire or interesting to me happens, I'll definitely break it down. I'll probably, just because a lot of y'all have been asking me, I'll probably just like do like reels or shorts with some highlights. But like as far as the video, probably not gonna really get into the videos. like that, just because it's, just not really. Same thing like with wife and Lucci, his situation is done. He is over in prison now. So he should be getting out, or at least going up for parole in a couple months. If he will get it, we'll find out then. So, yeah, that's pretty much. And as far as I'm sitting here thinking about anything else in Atlanta. I ain't really working on nothing really right now at all. But Atlanta is really quiet in Atlanta. One thing I did want to bring up. So, well, I'll wait. I'll do that later. I need to check. What to do, Jersey? What's up, Zaria? Yeah, let me see. Yeah, ain't no other cases in Atlanta I'm really following right now. Well, let me just go ahead and get into it. So, Honeycomb Brazy, I believe he has been transferred officially to the feds. I had got a notification yesterday morning that he was released from the county he was in. So I believe the feds have him now. I will be following his case, which is Alabama. I'm going to be following his case. So definitely I'll do an update video soon on that. What to do, catch the Hook TV. Also, let me see. Somebody else. Quando Rondo. Yes, I'm still following his case. His case is gonna take a little while because it's fresh. They still have unindicted, well, not unindicted. They still have people they haven't even picked up that's gonna be on the indictment. So he's gonna be a little while, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna be covering Quando Rondo as it picks up. So those videos will be coming soon. I'm trying to go in order. I do have some updates on Texas cases I just haven't got to yet. Those videos should drop in the next day or two. No new cases. They're older cases that I had started working on that just now got a resolution. So yeah, that's coming. The DA said yesterday that they included a person in the arrest who was driving high to show the enterprise. Yeah, they all. I'm like that shit. Just not like I said. I did so much, and I kind of was thinking about just revamping my old videos and dropping them because I did so much like research on that shit. Like now, it's like, oh, Yeah, Brazy was crashing out though, for sure. What? Hold on. Oh, I am iconic. Okay, I had to break that down. What's up? What do you think they are going to do in Jacksonville, Florida? What you mean? What they're going to do? Music almost got me. I ain't gonna lie. Music almost got me the other day with his title. I was like, the fuck. But hold on, my bad. Y'all was checking my messages. As and connecting. Honestly, I do see they are connecting anything with the. They hold up. They trying to connect Jacksonville, Florida, with Young Thug. Shit. At this point, they're gonna be trying to, when it comes, because especially the cases where they use rap lyrics, they're gonna be trying to connect all these rappers, okay? All these rappers together. But as far as I'm gonna tell y'all, Jacksonville got their own shit going on. Okay. They got their man. Shout out to my family in Jacksonville. I got people actually in Jacksonville. Like Jacksonville is its own little situation and it's heavily gang tied to it. And that's a lot of times why I don't even cover Jacksonville content like that, other than like the mainstream or like the most common rappers, because it's so infested. And I actually, hold on, is that Jacksonville? No, that's not Jacksonville. I do got some content that I just ain't did yet. I'll probably do it starting next month. Cause I still got to do where is he from? Is he from Orlando? Hot Boy. I still got Hot Boy paperwork. I still ain't even did yet, like for content. So yeah, I'm gonna be covering some Florida cases because like I said, Hot Boy, who else? damn, it was somebody else. I can't think off the top of my head. I was talking about what music was talking about. I haven't even watched the video yet. I only saw the title. But Jacksonville has heavy gang population, like, and I'm not talking about like Crips and Blood shit. I'm talking about like it's kind of similar to like Chicago, like every little like section of a neighborhood. They got high crime when it comes to gangs, so they actually have a couple, not per se in Jacksonville, but in Florida, period. They got a couple of Ricos that include some of the rappers coming out of those areas. So, I mean, now, do I see Young and Ace getting caught up in a Rico? Unless he doing shit behind the scene, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know about it. And speaking of Young and Ace, congratulations to Young and Ace and Chloe. They're expecting their second baby. You know, shout out to them. But yeah, if anything, shit, Fulio probably gonna be the first one on the Rico because he's actively still in Jacksonville and still with the shits. But other than that, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at this point. I wouldn't be surprised who get caught up on the Rico. Oh no, it's kind of hard to think. Like I said, unless Young and Ace is doing some shit behind the scenes and they go further enough back. But Young and Ace have been in Texas for a while. So I don't know. That would be something to watch. But I tell you this, if his ass do get on one, I'll be definitely dropping the content on it. Shout out to Young and Ace. But yeah, I just don't see him being on a Rico. Not from Jacksonville anyway. Like I get he still be doing his music, you know, and popping his shit. But as we saw with Thug, shit, they'll take that shit further enough back. Possibly. But I just don't see him being intertwined with that shit now. But that's just my opinion on that one. Let me see what else. Right. That conspiracy. And see, the thing is, and it's like the acts that they use, and hell, you can use Chicago with the Obot thing. The acts that they use go way back. And the acts are just to like go with everything else they got. But they have to have a recent situation. And see, that's the only thing that has me like, I don't know about Young and Ace being tied up in it per se, unless he's still dabbling in shit in Jacksonville. If anything, possibly maybe something that happened in the past could be part of it, but that doesn't mean he'll be charged type thing, if that makes sense to y'all. Because I think they're called overt acts. Like they can bring an overt act into a Rico, but that doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be part of it. Because if they can't pinpoint that you're still engaging in a conspiracy or the enterprise, how are they going to get you with it, you know? The DA said yesterday are including Thug with the car that was behind him because of his music lyrics. Yeah, I thought they was including him because he said them was his peoples when he got pulled over. But, you know, ain't no telling that. Like I said, I haven't watched it at all, so I couldn't tell you what they actually said. But I thought they originally said because he got pulled over and he said those was part of his entourage that was in the other car. But I could be mistaken. At this point, they pulling at straws in the Thug case. I know some people ask me about how did I feel about Thug still being raided. And to be honest, I really don't have no feelings towards it. That's just part of being in jail. They raid your cells and stuff like that. And of course, people ask, well, was it leaked? Probably not. Probably was just requested. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I keep, it's kind of like, I don't get as, I guess, enthusiastic when it comes to like jail stuff. Cause I mean, at the end of the day, it's jail. You know, they're going to raise your shit. You know, they're going to look through your shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, your calls are being recorded. You know what I'm saying? It's just like common sense. Like, you already know, you know, what it was. If I was a juror, I wouldn't see the link yet. See, that shows you they ain't doing a good job. It's all a reach, personally. Hold on. You have no privacy in jail, no matter who you are. Exactly. And to be honest, if you got a name, you really ain't got no privacy for sure. Just when I thought Melly trial was bullshit, Young Thug trial started. Okay. But one, for it to take over a year to even find a jury, I knew that shit was gonna be something. But like I said, I was interested in it at first, and then it's just they took too fucking long. To be honest, they just took too long to get started. You know, other cases hadn't took place that was more interesting to me, and I was just like, I'm just going on. Okay. What did do, Timothy? The judge and Thug case didn't go for it today. Every time I look at that judge, what's his name in the Young Thug trial? But his earring, he got that bling in his ear, and that damn dog. He still bring that dog. Oh, but yeah, y'all. Like I said, so much with the Young Thug case. I went over and did like all these witnesses that everybody was like running last week, like Birdman, Lil. I went over there a year ago. Like ain't nothing new. Like what I'm saying, it was the same people a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was running with before Lucci lawyer finally came out saying, Lucci's gonna testify, and I'm like, a year ago I told y'all he refused to sign the subpoena. He wasn't gonna testify. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm kind of at a point in my career where redundancy is aggravating. Especially when I done did the work for it. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of be refraining from it. Now I just react to shit. If y'all notice lately, I've been reacting to a lot of stuff because I done already, especially in those cases, I done already did the groundwork. Like in a minute, like I said, I'll chop down the videos I already did and just re-put it out. Because I don't know. There's really not much more to say. And like I said, shit, they already been going. They've been wanting Thug for years, so this is just their time. The judge seems to really be nice to the black attorneys and black DAs. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it be seeming that way, but not saying some judges don't be biased, but I think a lot of times they just be so set in their ways to be seeming like they be leaning towards the prosecution. Oh yeah, we going live at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all pull up 8 p.m. Eastern time, okay? Triple Threat Ladies Edition featuring myself, Cabela, Roxy, and Miss Me with the Bullshit. We're gonna be popping our shit for show. And like I said, I can't even really speak on a Thug trial like that because I haven't watched it like that. So if y'all say he biased, I'm gonna go with what y'all say. Some of the rulings I've been hearing kind of be far-fetched because the music lyric, the rap lyrics was crazy to me. I actually did a live when we watched that one. That was crazy that those were allowed in at all. But yeah, y'all put y'all question. I'm not gonna be up here all day because like I said, I'll be live at 8. But I put the main people that I keep getting asked about in the title, but I'm trying to say Melly for the end since we're gonna like pull some paperwork on his case. So if y'all got any questions besides Melly, let me know now so we can talk about it. And then like I said, we'll be back at it tonight to pop shit. Y'all know I done got into my shit popping stage. I just been coasting. Y'all know I'm not starting nothing new right now, so I just been kind of coasting. What's up? I'm hood. But yeah, so I just been coasting right now. But in a couple weeks, I'm gonna pick back up with more content videos. But right now, I'm doing more reactions to things and verifications. Brian still is going to not just mad in the case. Hey, shout out to Brian still. That man be tripping me out when I be seeing clips. I get it, but the judge doesn't treat the black defense attorneys the same way. He is nicer to the black attorneys, even the defense. Probably. They work more hand in hand with the prosecution. They be in the same damn building. To be honest, they be in the same building. So just think about it. And this is not no excuse at all, because judges damn show shouldn't be biased. I'm not about to sit here and act like they don't have their own selective politics going on. But yeah, they in the same building. You know, if you work in the same building with somebody all the time and you see them every day, y'all might even eat lunch together. You know, you're gonna be, even if you're not really doing it on purpose, you're just gonna automatically be inclined, you know, to those people. Yeah, they work in the same building. Y'all know the prosecution is in the courthouse, just where the judge's chambers are. You know, defense attorneys, they come from other places. So yeah, be the same thing. But you know, y'all know my motto, free thug. I don't think he's gonna be free, but shit, say it, free thug. Let me look at my comments on my video. Y'all, my head hurts so bad. I just took my ibuprofen though. Let me see what we got going on. Okay, exactly. Fundraisers together. Yep, I think Lucci Lloyd got a good relationship with all of them as well. Damn, what's Lucci Lloyd? I forgot this. I keep forgetting him, and still they the top one, especially when it comes to like rappers and shit. They handle all that. Yes, I went and got it, but my head and started hurting because I went so long without glasses. So now my head is killing me, but hopefully get that done. Okay. Yes. I really don't like taking medicine, so I'll be trying to hold off. But then like 2:40 came and I said, ain't no way I'm gonna be able to get on live and with on headache. So that's why I don't got my camera on. Cause I was like, man, I don't even feel like I got my lights off. I'm sitting here in the dark. Yeah, Drew finally. Him and Brian Stills are like top lawyers down there, especially when it comes to rappers and stuff. All right, I'm pulling up my comment section now. Let's see what people talking about. See what people talking about. Oh, matter of fact, I'm looking at my phone. Let me just pull it up on the screen. Now, give me a second. And what is the answer? Your questions from them. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to pull up on your girl Mickey Truth, okay? As always, y'all make sure y'all follow me on all platforms, Mickey Truth or Mickey Truth 2022. For those who don't know, I'm trying to grow my audience across the board, and I'm trying to get into TikTok, all that. So y'all make sure y'all follow me, okay? I know for a fact that if your attorney has a good relation with the DA, you have a good chance of a good deal. Okay. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all tap in. What was I doing? All right. So let's get into some of these comments. Let me go back some because I haven't been in the comments in a minute. How far am I back? I think I'm just gonna go. This was a good comment. All right. Some people got upset when we did on Triple Threat the Cairo versus Durk situation as far as being the voice of the streets. I thought this was a good comment. So the comment says, and shout out, I don't even know, is it Naki? I believe it's a she. If it's not a she, my apologies. But she comments a lot. So shout out to her. Said Durk is the voice of the street, not just Chicago. Durk makes music for everyone who can relate, that comes from the trenches. Cairo is a comedian. Also, everybody talks about Durk's eyes, how scared he looks, but that's not because he's scared or nervous. He was born that way. As for the size of his eyes, what makes them look wider in pics of video isn't because he is nervous or scared. It's because of all the pills, especially if he's off perks or X. If you go back and look at every pic or video that people had something to say about his eyes, you will see it's not really just his eyes that look different. It's his face entirely. when people be high off pills, it makes you look different. And those who know can immediately recognize that he must be off perks/pills. My ex used to be looking just like Durk when he be wilding off of perks too. It's not because of being nervous or scared. All right, so shout out to Nikki again. So I'm gonna say this. So I'm gonna be honest. I still say Durk give me nervous vibes. I don't believe I said he be scared now. But he do give me nervous vibes. But I will say in his defense, a lot of people that I have like just looked at or whatever give me nervous vibes. And it could be because they so, ops be out to get them and back down. Okay. So it wasn't like a negative thing to say about Durk, but it was more so, hell, he give me nervous vibes. He give me the vibes like he be like, who the fuck is this? Like, type shit. Like, you ain't about to just be up in his vicinity and he not really know who you are. Like, you ain't about to just, that's just how I would say it. As far as, okay, saying, voice of the streets everywhere. But see, I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm kind of like, because when I think of voice of the streets, right, I think of somebody that is in tune with the streets and is able, and people listen to what they say when it comes to that. That's what I think about. So that's why and I told you I was only in comparison to Cairo and Durk. I definitely think Cairo because again, Durk don't do no interviews about no street shit. Like for real, they don't ask Durk about no street shit. Now, don't get me wrong. His music definitely is relatable no matter what walk of life you're in, for sure. But as far as the voice of the streets, I don't see nobody asking Durk no street shit. I feel like with Cairo, although he be funny for sure, and I don't even know, do he consider himself a comedian? I'm not sure, but he is one of the ones that would be more tap into street shit and know a little bit more or like voice his opinion on it before Durk. And that's nothing bad about it. You know what I'm saying? Durk has elevated and onto other things, and like he said on his Twitter, he went Hollywood for a little while. So that like I said, I don't know. Maybe, by saying maybe he's not the voice of the streets now, not saying he never was, it's just when it came to the Chicago situation, he doesn't even, I'm trying to think, when was the last time he actually did a interview where he actually discussed like Chicago shit? I'm just gonna be honest. I don't recall. If y'all got one, y'all let me know. But that was the whole point. Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think Cairo's still in Chicago. Or at least in somewhere up there, So I don't know. I still say, I take him musically for sure. He talked to everybody through the music, but just when I think of the voice of the streets, Y'all know I call myself voice of truth, you know what I'm saying? And people be taking what I mean by truth like love, but when I say voice of truth, I mean I'm gonna speak the truth on all situations. My truth for sure. And y'all make sure y'all tap into my podcast, available on all podcast sites, Apple, Amazon, iHeart, Spotify, Mickey True Voice of Truth. Okay. But yeah, that's just the point. But like I said, definitely I like the comment. You know what I'm saying? It was a good comment for sure. Oh shit, I ain't see it was a different one. Cairo isn't from nowhere close to where Durk and them are, even from Durk. Would never have to check in with no. Now I did tell y'all I thought he was definitely trolling. Okay, I definitely. How old is $1 million worth of game video? I definitely felt like he was trolling on that part. Y'all be taking stuff so literally sometimes. How many best rappers alive are there? People call themselves whatever they want. That's true. That is true. Now musically, because Cairo is not no rapper for sure. Musically for sure. But don't What the fuck do Meek Mill call himself? Didn't Meek Mill have a similar? I don't know. I can't think of it. But anyway, hey, musically for sure. Like I said, in it, and I feel like with Lil Durk, his music is relatable to everybody. You, whether you from the trenches or hell, you from fucking the upper end, east side, good side, you know, you gonna find relatability in his music, even if it's just the fucking auto tune shit. So, you know, I personally like my favorite Dirt song is Pellicoat. 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 And then yeah, I like auto tunes Dirt too. Now when he get into more of the drill shit, I don't per se care for the drill side of it. But I like more so his auto tune shit. His y'all know I just like singing rapper, so that type of shit is my favorite music. But then I have if I ask like one of my homeboys or something they favorite, they probably gonna say more of the drill stuff, more of the aha, and you know what was the song with Pooh Shiesty, whatever that song was, you know. So he definitely can make music for everybody for sure. But hey, shout out to everybody that comment. All right, let me see. I'm trying to hit a comment from like multiple different videos. Mm, now this funny. So I did a FBG Cash murder video the other day, and they said, Mickey Truth, you a bad girl. The way you prove Tay 600 told J Main is Mr. Do Your Homework, and you miss do your homework, but also be careful. You just gained a new fan. Listen, yo, not Mrs. Do Your Homework. That is crazy. If y'all haven't watched that video, it was, and like I told y'all, when it comes to Chicago content, I really have been like do fact checking. It's really nothing new that's of interest to me, right? Going on. And that was one reason why I was like, you know, after the O Block trial, I wasn't planning on doing Chicago content, but unfortunately, but fortunately, you know, I have a heavy Chicago viewership on my channel, and that's what they want to see. So really, if y'all been noticing, I just been reacting to shit and speaking again, voicing my truth of how I feel about it, and you know, doing a little just digging around. So with the FBG Cash thing, I'm gonna be honest, and this is why this is a perfect example of sometimes just doing a little bit of research, you can solve a lot of things. Because when someone hit me up, they was like, "Hey, LPG Cash murder weapon was used in like a hit that had something to do with Dirk's brother. Like that's how the message went." And I'm like, huh? And they was like, yeah, the dude that got killed name was Stephen Mack. Like that's all they fucking said. So all I did was Google the fuck Stephen Mack or Stephon Mack in Chicago and came up with. Now at no time have I ever, and I said it in the video, have I ever even looked up Cash, LPG Cash death or nothing. So if I was thinking in research mode, because I really was more so looking to see like, ain't no way in fuck these cases tied in no paperwork, I would have just looked up when the fuck FBG Cash was killed. Rest in peace to him. He was actually my favorite 60-30. I used to watch his interviews all the time. But yeah, he was killed 5 months after the police had the gun. And I'm like, what the fuck? So for those who watched that video, it was more so I got some information that one of my viewers asked about, and I went on a rabbit hunt trying to figure out where the fuck is people getting this from. And it wasn't until the next morning because people kept commenting on that video to make me kind of look a little bit more like, okay, well maybe I need to look at Cash's death to see if they say what type of gun he was killed with, and along that way, boom, just a news article. No paperwork. The news article showed when he was killed. So because I had the paperwork from the Mac case, I'm like, yo, they said they had the gun since January 2022. How the fuck was it used in June of 2022? So yeah. But, and I think that's why people like me in the Chicago sector. Now, don't get me wrong, everybody don't like me in the Chicago sector. But I get a lot of viewers from the Chicago sector because of that. I guess because, I am new to that sector, and hey, I'm coming with, fresh eyes. A lot of people hit me up like, yo, you gotta get familiar with the beefs and shit. I'm like, I don't care about beefs. Like, that's not even what I'm trying to cover. It's more so, where does the trail go to? So yeah, that's what we're on there. For those who don't know, like I said, I used to be a viewer in the Chicago sector before I even started Mickey Truth. That's why me and Hookah Anonymous is cool, because I was one of his viewers back then. And like I said, I used to watch Cash interviews all the time. Truth Teller, that was one of the ones I used to stay watching, interview wise. So yeah, don't get me wrong, I know the whispers, but as far as me as a content creator, y'all know I don't be going down the conspiracy thing. And for those who've been with me with the takeoff case, y'all already know we doing Chicago the same way we did the Houston sector. We just, hey, they put the theories out there and we go see what we can find. And if it's a theory that checks out, hey, we're going to say it. But if it don't, we're just going to drop the video and say it. So that's it. And then, hopefully, eventually, my channel will wean out of the Chicago sector and I can go back to doing other things. But y'all, every time I dropped a video, it was like, if somebody wasn't dropping something about doing something Chicago, my analytics was all wrapped up. And again, the analytics is based on people who view my channel. So y'all, all y'all, right, that be viewing my stuff be all up in the Chicago sector. So everything just goes to Chicago. Like, even channels that y'all watch are bloggers in the Chicago realm. You know what I'm saying? Content that y'all watch in the last 7 days is Chicago based. Memphis was in there a little bit. And I'll be honest, like I said, I never, for one, I ain't never personally wanted to do Memphis stuff because you can't even get the paperwork and shit from Memphis that easy. Not like that. You gotta be a resident. So yeah, Shelby County be tripping. But that's it. That's all. But hey, I'm here now. We're gonna pop it. We're gonna react. I dropped a couple reactions if y'all don't know by now. And speaking of that, I'm glad I thought about it. Let's talk about it. Because I think some people didn't like what I had to say. So hold on. Let me all right. All right, let me see which one we're gonna start off with. Okay. If y'all haven't, make sure y'all go watch these videos. All right. So this is the video right there. Hold on. Okay. I'm pulling up a different way. All right, let me do it this way. All right, so let's start with, I can drop a couple videos in the past couple hours. But let's just start with the most recent one. So No Jumper gets called out over FBG Duck video. All right, so my whole standpoint with that is that's just how it go. Like, everybody know, like, don't get me wrong, these like No Jumper, Say Cheese, shit, Vlad, they don't per se, they're not traditional news. Like, they may talk about or post certain news stuff, but they more so in the culture of hip hop, right? And for sure, No Jumper, hell, No Jumper probably to interview every Chicago drill rapper it is. They're heavy in the drill culture too. They post videos. Yeah, you may not. And again, don't forget that news outlets post videos too. Because if y'all remember the female rapper from Florida, her video was posted on the actual news of her walking down her manager. So they pick and choose, but yeah, it's definitely traditional news outlets that share videos. Hell, let's not forget CNN will show some fucking war footage of people, children, everything being gunned down. So, like, that's just how it goes. my thing with the stance that J Mane took with No Jumper and Remo in particular is the point that you already know they gonna share it. Like for sure. Like that's what they do. Like No Jumper is that platform that's gonna share it. To be honest, I would have like out of every fucking site, No Jumper would not have been one I would have thought would not have posted. And I just felt like because I guess he felt like they had a friendship, like that was supposed to change the fact that again, that's what they do. They posted King Von video, you know what I'm saying? They posted multiple other videos. Hell, they just posted a video of Soldier Boy basically talking shit about them Krishan baby. Like that's what they do. They post that type of stuff. So my whole thing was just you already know that's what they do. So to ask them or to like get in your feelings about them doing what it is that they do, it's just crazy to me. But again, that's just my opinion. But y'all make sure y'all check out that video. The King, I'll be honest, y'all. So the King Yola, J Mane, Billy Bapper, and now that I think about Billy Bapper kind of ain't really been a poster boy for pushing peace, to be real. It's really been King Yola and FYB J Mane. It just was weird to see them so quick go off of pushing peace. And I said it in the video, I feel like at that point, when that video came out, they should have pushed it even more, knowing that people emotions was gonna be up, knowing that people was gonna be in their feelings. Like that's the time to even push your message even more. And they failed at it because again, King Yellow went to crash out on do I got a clip of that? Hold on, let me see if I got a clip of that. I say, goddamn, Yellow not crash out like that. I mean, I get your emotions, and I had people in the comments was like, he should feel that way. Not saying he shouldn't feel that way. My point is, if you're going to push and be a mentor for pushing peace to those younger than you coming from the situations, you have to stand on it even more. You at least for internet purposes, you had to show like, hey, although this shit got me fucked up, hey, this is even more of a time to stand on pushing peace. So we're gonna watch a little bit of it, and then y'all let me know what y'all think.
Getting murdered like a movie, bro. There's some shit you see in the movies, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all need to take that shit off the internet. Y'all need to take that shit off the internet, bro. Take that shit off the internet, G.
What's up, music?
I swear to God, this should make me hate, and I listen, man. I live my life a different. I don't want to have no hatred towards nobody, man. But this type of shit right here make me hate a lot of shit, a lot of people.
So y'all go check out the full video. I'm not gonna play the whole video, but that's just his temperature. And again, when a few people, matter of fact, let me find that comment. A few people were like thinking I was bashing him for feeling that way. No. Not bashing him for feeling that way. It was more so, how can you pushing peace, being an example? Because remember when he went through his whole situation with the snitching shit, he made it like, I had a past, this and that, but I'm a changed man. I'm showing this a way to get out the streets. Okay, cool. But then you get on here and you crash out. And I call that some crash out because when you start saying you want to kill people, you hate people, all that, you online in front of, and for one, you're online in front of a camera, especially on emotions, is crazy. Okay. Because to be honest, if I felt strongly about something, and because a lot of people are like, well, if that was your people, well, if it was my people, right, I wouldn't even have the energy or the time, let alone to fucking get on in front of the camera to record some shit, then edit it to put it on YouTube. Fuck all that shit. If anything, you gonna hear me once I'm calmed down. And then guess what? I'm gonna put my game face on and I'm gonna speak it clearly. I've done it. Hell, when I was at Centerpoint, y'all don't think I went through a lot of emotions seeing all these fucking clickbait ass lies going around YouTube about me, pissing me off. You don't think my family saw that shit, pissed off about it? You know what I'm saying? And I had to say no. Like, okay, boom. And I said, music, let's do this video and let's talk about it. Get, fuck it. I'm not going to address it more. Like, it's ways to go about it when you're a public figure at the end of the day. Like I said, if Yella never promoted Pushing Peace, probably wouldn't. It's just he would have just fit the bill with all the other drill rappers or whatever that talk too much on the internet. If FYBJ Maine never pushed peace or wanted to promote it, it wouldn't matter. The point is they are the poster boys for pushing peace. But as soon as one tough situation comes about, it's fuck pushing peace. Even Yella said that in his video. Fuck the peace treaty and all that. What type of example is that showing those who still, because obviously they're not outside no more. Okay, they're not outside no more. Okay, they're living life, partying with rappers and shit and getting to the bag, which is nothing wrong with it. But how can you tell a nigga that ain't getting no money, that's out there in the field, in the streets, in the trenches, not to fucking crash out and push peace as soon as something like a video comes out, you ready to kill everybody? Come on, it don't make sense. That was my whole point. It don't make sense. That's not a good example at all. That should have been the time where you show up and show out. You say, hey, yo, I know everybody feel, because it's fans that is emotionally tied to this too. Trust me, I see them in my comments all the time. It's fans that's emotionally invested. And hell, look at the whole Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion. They fans going to grave sites and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the hell. So it be fans that be emotionally invested. And I just feel like if your stance was pushing peace, you should have came forward and pushed fucking peace. Like, hey, I know, I understand what y'all feeling. I'm feeling it too. But if I can stand here and say push peace and that was my homeboy, y'all can push peace. That would have made more sense than to get on here crashing the fuck out on the YouTube video. How many views he got on that video? 34K, 34,000. And again, not saying he's not feeling the raw emotion, but damn, then it goes to them, is you doing it for views? Because I mean, 34,000, you could have just pushed peace. Like, I don't know. Like I said, that's my opinion, my reaction to it. Hell, like I told y'all last night, these niggas react to everything they damn self. So yeah, I'm gonna react to it. And that's just that. Like I said, it wouldn't have been no thing if y'all wasn't about pushing peace. Y'all say that's what y'all about. Okay, move on. Now, I did a video, I thought it was longer than that, but 2 days ago, about Moonwalk. And in the video, I showed was it a screenshot? I think it was like a story that Ike Muna posted. Hold on, what music say? Right, and they're not in the city, so they're not going to do nothing. All they did was make people that's there want to do some facts. And that's why I'm like, that was a perfect time to man up and be like, yo, I feel y'all, but y'all stick to the plan. So yeah, I agree with it. So I did a move out video, and boy, I got some mixed reviews. I had some people that got what I was saying, some people didn't. And now y'all know, you always talking about, oh, well, if it was your family. Okay, let me say this. And y'all know my biggest, hold on, y'all. I got to blow my nose. Give me a second, Paradox. I saw your comment. My biggest thing is crimes against kids. Like for real. Crimes against kids. But if y'all don't recall, when Fendi Boy came on my platform to do the interview, and we had to talk, and even though I knew his ass was capping at the time, I knew that shit. A lot of y'all got mad at me because y'all was like, why you ain't get into him? And I'm like, well, at the end of the day, he deserved a chance to speak his shit. He deserves a chance, you know. At the end of the day, I'm a content creator. I'm a media person. And, you know, and the interview went like that, and I let him get it all. I ain't condemn him, even though I definitely don't agree with the situation. And again, you know, I had spoken to the family of the child and all. They saw the interview, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's just how I am. Like, I get it. At the end of the day, you fighting this case, whatever, what you got to say, but I'm still going to have my stance on it. You know what I'm saying? So when I spoke on Muwap's situation, I wasn't caring in the moment, to be honest, because again, my topic was about what he said in the email. Wasn't about him being convicted of murder. Wasn't about a video that may come out at some point showing possibly him doing something. It's about, it's okay for him to have hope. Hell. And I'll take that if it was somebody that was there due to a crime against a child, I'm going to say, hell, you deserve to be in jail, but I'm not going to take away the fact that it's okay for you to have hope. Hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get what y'all be wanting from that. Like, I'm going to always speak my opinion and my truth of it. Like I said, I've been on both sides. I wish I would ever tell my dad not to have hope. Like, have hope. Hell, some of y'all made hope that he never gets out, and that's cool. But to like say somebody can't have hope or get upset because somebody says it's okay for a person to have hope is crazy. And like I said, hell, y'all don't watch my videos. I done said everybody stunt prayers to everybody involved. Hell, not just one side or not just the other side. I done said prayers for everybody. I done said, you know, I send strength and encouragement to everybody involved. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know what y'all be wanting from me. Like, I'd have been doing this long enough. Y'all should know, like, my stance on it. Like I said, I know how to separate my emotions from content. And I think that's what a lot of other bloggers may not do. And that's why I'm always the one they like to say is biased, because I know how to separate it. Because a lot of viewers, because somebody just today was like, well, if that was your family, matter of fact, let's get into it. So the video comes out about FEG Durk's murder. In my own video, I said, shit, that shit was tough to fucking watch. I said, as a regular person, hell yeah, that shit is tough to fucking watch, for sure, right? I ain't put the shit out there, you know what I'm saying? And I had to say, as a media person, that's what's being talked about, so I'm going to talk about it, right? But I'm still going to put my human nature in and say, yeah, that was tough to watch. But even watching it, I can't say without a doubt who the fuck is doing what. I can't do that. But I can still sympathize with those impacted by the video. You know what I'm saying? That's not taking nobody's side. That's just being real. Because again, if it was a video of my family, I would feel some type of way. Personally, it would hurt me, right? But I would not be bashing media outlets for fucking sharing it. If anything, I'm going to do what I need to do to get that motherfucker taken down, right? Or I'm going to go after the people that actually put it out. That's why in my video about Remo No Jumper, I'm being serious about that shit. Like, how the hell you going to be mad at him when he ain't even put it out? He fucking shared the shit. That's it. You know, we all share shit. And we may not agree with it. You know, I remember me and a YouTuber had a friendly dispute back with the Fendi Boy content. Y'all know before me and Fendi Boy even had the interview, I was sending shots at him every day. Once he threw the shot at me. And the YouTuber was like, well, why you keep putting his name in the title and all that? I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, it needs to be known. Because remember, my whole thing was, you sitting here calling a child a liar and you lying, right? So, like, hell, y'all put your damn name in the title and say that you lying. But the YouTuber was like, no, you don't need to push. Like, just nah. Again, I can take my emotion out of it. It's a bigger purpose. You get what I'm saying? It's a bigger purpose. Hold on. Exactly, paradox. It's just like, it's the bigger purpose. And I think because, some people are so heavily invested in stories, that they think everybody is heavily invested in stories. One thing about Mickey Truth, and I'll say this, I have always been a neutral party. You know what I'm saying? I will speak to both sides. Like I said, it's been multiple cases I've been on where I may have talked to a person that was on maybe the defense side. And I may have talked to somebody that was on the prosecution side, whether it was a family member or not. I'm a neutral party, and I'm going to still have my own opinion on the situation. Like I said, I didn't see nothing wrong with Mama Duck partying for the celebration of, her son getting justice. I ain't seen nothing wrong with it. But I'm also going to be the same blogger that if for any reason, one of the defendants get out and they family throw a welcome home party, I'm not going to bash them for doing that either. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just, whatever side you on, you going to feel good when you get a win and you going to feel bad when you take an L. That's just how I feel about it. And that's how I feel in real life. Like I said, you don't think if my dad does get convicted and got to go away for a long time, I'm going to be upset. I'm not going to be mad at the victim's family if they throw a fucking party. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. If he get off and come home, we turning the fuck up. And that's just, and I ain't gonna see nothing wrong with it. So, that's just how I feel about it. And like I said, that's just because I done went through some things. Like, I know a lot of people get on here and be like, what they street credibilities. I don't have to do all that shit. I just know I lived a life and I experienced a lot of things. So my way of looking at things is from my experience. And I just know from being on both sides of that shit, it's always going to be somebody taking an L and it's going to be somebody taking a win. That's just how life goes, unfortunately. It's going to always be somebody that's going to be upset when everything is settled. It's nothing where everybody wins. And y'all know a situation where everybody wins, please let me know. It's never, everybody can't win. That ain't the life we got, unfortunately. Let me see what else. What else? Oh, okay. I keep getting, no, that's Papa True. Then, little boredom to lock Mr. Truth up. Papa Truth. I'm saying, Mr. True, how many years you got? Shout out to Boredom. Boredom, you was definitely missed last night because you had to stroll through the chat. You wasn't there. I was like, now where my shooter at now? You come late to the live, but let me see. Trying to make sure we got everything before we get into the Melly stuff, but that's just how I feel, y'all. I can go on and on all day, but just know, when it comes to me moving forward, I'm gonna be the same as I've been since I started. I'm gonna be that person that's not afraid. If my opinion or my feelings about something is different than everybody else, I'm gonna speak it. I'm not gonna be afraid to be the odd man out. If everybody wanna, bash, whoever, let them bash. Y'all do know I'm the only one that said free Melly. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not afraid to if my opinion is this, I'm gonna go with it, even if it's just me with it. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been on the odd man out a couple times on content. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm the only one that think this and then everybody else go with that. That's just, it's cool. I'ma still push out content, and they should, and people that's on the upside should still push out content too. But I'm never just gonna go with some shit because the majority. Oh, another question. I think I answered it last night, but I'm gonna say it real quick. any defendant that gets found guilty can file an appeal. All you gotta do is call your basis for it. That's it. You can say your fucking attorney ain't do their job. That's a ground for appeal. So for those who don't know, I mean that's anybody. So yeah. So just know that. That's just how that goes. Let me see what else. All right. So Lil Durk, and then I'm gonna move to Melly. So a lot of people, a lot of people be coming at me with these theories. Maybe they've heard on YouTube or maybe they just think it themselves. I'm gonna, because again, like I said, as long as my channel is in a chokehold with the Chicago content, I'm gonna have to go through with the Chicago content. I am working on, I'm gonna be doing videos going down the rabbit hole of Lil Durk conspiracies, okay? Because boy, it's so many up. Okay, so every so often I'm going to drop one of the videos. If y'all have a conspiracy, send it to me. A lot of people like to send me lyrics. I don't know what the hell y'all want me to do with lyrics. I'm not doing a video based off of lyrics. You got to come with something a little bit better. And ultimately, it's going to lead to a video about OTL. Okay. And I posted the thumbnail yesterday or the day before about OTL. Okay. And I'm gonna drop the video, and it's gonna be the first one I do like that. But it's kind of like people be hitting me up so much about it. I just be like, okay, if that's what y'all want to hear, then let's talk about it. So you lost. Are you just not joining, Zara? I might say we done talked about Yellow, NJ Main, and Dip. But I already put the videos out. You might have to just catch the videos, but we already talked about that. We about to go to Melly. But yeah, so those videos gonna be coming out. So if y'all got any conspiracies, Lil Durk or OTF related, hit me up. I'll make some videos about it. I'm going to break down my class video and put the Bezu video out in the next couple of days. I got a lot of events this weekend, so between now and next week for sure. So yeah, so that's really what's going on with me and the Chicago stuff. My special victims unit, I am going to be dropping another video for that soon. It is crazy. It's hard to find those like a trending case or like a a more national level case than I thought. But yeah, more coming with that. So is that all the questions we got before I go into Melly? Because my Melly people have been like, yo, Mickey, you have been neglecting us. But I told y'all, Melly just out the algorithm for me right now. But I'm gonna get to it. Let me pull him up real quick. All right, somebody asked me what modification of sentence mean. That's in regards to oh, no problem. That's in regards to what's the lady name? Felicia, the mama. The ex-girlfriend mama. She want her ankle monitor off. So that's what that's about. All right. It's one thing in particular. Shout out to my YNW Melly folks because they pointed it out, and I almost thought I had breaking news yesterday. But I'm gonna show y'all, and then we're gonna talk about it. Too far back. Now I went too far up. Damn, where is it? Damn it. Mm. Where is it? Hold on. All right. Where my phone at? Damn, what was the date on that one? Boom, 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 boom. Who sent me that shit the other day? Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. Right there. I hadn't passed it. All right. So somebody had hit me up, one of my Melly people, hit me up and was like, my bad, I got sidetracked. I shouldn't even pick up my phone. All right. Hit me up and was like, yo, they granted YNW Melly motion for dismissal. And I'm like, huh? Okay. I'm like, what? So it threw me out because I almost went live yesterday morning. So if you see it right there, it said file order grant and defendant's motion to dismiss back on January 19, 2024. But once we click into the paper, all right, that's not what it is. But it definitely had us thinking that at first. Okay. So no, the motion for dismissal was not granted, although the header says it, because when you read it, it says, having considered the defendant's motion, the state's response to the defendant's third motion to dismiss for violation of due process and double jeopardy, and or motion to recuse the entire state attorney's office of the Seventh Judicial Circuit, arguments of all parties at hearing held before this court, and all motions of the parties or the applicable law and being elsewhere fully advised in the premises, this court find as follows. All right, and then they go into detail. We went over some of this because they keep putting the same stuff in, but nevertheless, remember again, they said about the whole thing with the state attorney office with ASA Bradley and all that. Says defendant has failed to demonstrate how he will be prejudiced by the state attorney's office prosecuting the case, notwithstanding Ms. Bustros and Ms. Bradley's testifying at trial, particularly in light of the state's representation that they do not plan to attack the credibility of Ms. Bustros at trial. If y'all remember that hearing, they actually did attack Miss Bustros, okay? They brought up all her dirty secrets, okay, because she went against the grain. And remember, the state attorney, not state attorney, the defense attorney brought that up, but the judge still said nope. So basically, here you go. It says the defendant's motion is hereby denied in all respects. Okay, so yeah, that header was just wrong. Just wrong. But it definitely had me thinking some shit. I had to miss some shit. So for those who may have seen it, so again, file order granting defendant's motion to dismiss is incorrect. It actually was denied. Okay. Now, this one I believe is about Felicia Holmes. Yeah, this one is the Felicia Holmes. Like I said, she's asking to be taken off her electronic monitoring, and she has refused to testify the next trial. They also are trying to include her previous testimony at the new trial. But we're gonna get into that in just a minute. All right, the next thing here, we watched. That's the day that I think I only was live for like an hour of it. But the judge did deny the state's motion for reconsideration, And that was because, remember, he cut the time frame that they can use for the warrants that they had, and he denied it. He's not reconsidering anything. And I'm shocked because I honestly thought he was a little biased. But he definitely declined it. So that's cool. Let me see what else. Mm-hmm. So even in the footnotes, if y'all see, said a court issued its order on December 20th, 2023, which is the earliest that Detective Polo could have conducted this search. So right here, let me go back up. Detective Polo reviewed publicly available social media posts, jail calls made by the defendant in a YouTube video posted on December 10th, 2019, which he believed provided probable cause for the insurance of the search warrant for the defendant's Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat records accounts. However, there was no testimony regarding when law enforcement came into possession of these publicly available post-jail calls or YouTube videos, or even whether any law enforcement officer conducted a search of publicly available information before executing the search warrant, with the exception of the Gmail number 2 search warrant. Detective Polo testified that he could have sought a search warrant from Mariah Hamilton's Snapchat account because law enforcement knew she had conversations with the defendant. However, no evidence was presented that any law enforcement officer actually saw such a search warrant or found evidence on her Snapchat account. And remember, I thought that was crazy because remember the whole implementation that he said, "Oh, I'm gonna always ride for Bortland. He's because of what he did or whatever type shit." So yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah. I can only imagine having to go through, man, shit, that's a lot. And that's what everyone involved, the families on both sides sitting through that shit all over again is crazy. But yeah, so I went over this already. But remember the state, and I did a short on it too, a reel, but anyway, the state said, hey, at the end of the day, we need all this in here, the iCloud, the Gmail, Facebook, all that. But they ain't going for it. So I'm gonna go to the end because we went over that. Now that was the last time I did a Melly update. We went over all that. So it said, based on the record, the court cannot find by a preponderance of evidence that law enforcement officers would have found evidence previously suppressed by the court by lawful means had defendant not filed motion to suppress. Therefore, the court finds that the inevitable discovery doctrine does not exempt unlawfully obtained evidence which was previously suppressed by this court from the exclusionary rule. And I'm just going to be honest, and I already know y'all will be like, oh, you're biased. It's still free Melly. But that just goes to show they was not doing the shit by the book. Anytime in a murder case, any case, but especially a murder case, why do you cut corners? Like, do you know how much stuff, like I said, do you know how much stuff is basically out the window now because y'all cut corners by not legally obtaining it? Like, you know how many cases are thrown out because the evidence is obtained illegally? Like, and that was definitely on the state for that. Like, come on. Y'all got one job, okay? Do the shit by the book so the fucking charges can stick. And y'all dropped the ball. Now, a couple people asked me why wasn't that brought up the first time. I can't tell you why it wasn't brought up the first time, but it was brought up this time, and it went. So, and like I told y'all, the day that we watched when the jury came back hung, I said it then. Yes, this is not a win or lose for nobody. It gives both sides time to regroup, and the fucking defense regroup. Okay, Marita boy, come correct, because the defense is. Hold on. All right, let's see what's next. If they got long. Oh, let's do this one real quick. Okay. All right. So remember the YNW Melly video, the what was it? The documentary? Well, the judge has granted that the portion of the 14 seconds, which is 20 minutes and 14 seconds through 20 minutes and 27 seconds, where it says 4 days after the completion of this film, that part, guess what? That part is out. Let me go to the bottom. Here we go. The defendant motion is granted to the extent that the 14-second portion of the video is not admissible at trial. So that's out. It was in the first time. It's out this time. Okay. So everybody that kept saying, well, that proves he's guilty. Well, in a court of law, it's not going to prove he's guilty because it's not going to be admitted at trial. So this trial already is going to be different as shit. Okay. I had somebody, matter of fact, I had somebody hit me up today asking me something about Melly, like in my email. I think a viewer. Like, people are gearing up for sure. For the second one, I had to let them know I haven't really followed up on the case just yet. They're going to have to just watch for the content. But yeah. Y'all mighty quiet today. Look, shit is getting real in this case. All right, hold on, y'all. I got to go look at something real quick. Let me approve these comments real quick. All right. So yeah. So Gates, Jersey. I don't know what y'all gonna have to say this child, because a lot of stuff is out the window. Not saying again, because boy, y'all will run with it. Not saying that it automatically gonna give the defense upper hand, but shit, the state took a L with that. That was a crucial piece of evidence. But watch when it comes to conversations about this trial, people gonna still be adding that in there. But yeah, that can't be admitted at trial. Okay. All right. So the fucking state filed a 57-page appeal. 7-page. 57-page. Hold on, I'm trying to find everything I need. 57 pages. I'm not about to go through all 57 pages, but it's 57 pages. We're gonna skim through that thing. Oh, that's not the page I need. What is the 57 page one? Did I exit it? Hold on. All right. Yeah. Hey. They appealed the decision for the shit to be suppressed. Like, these people like, man, hell no. And look, let me tell you, they fighting so hard. What they do, Cat? Hey, they fighting so hard to get that shit. That's how you know that's their case. Like, for real, for real. AB, what to do? Melly's other lawyer was trash. How did all that evidence even get in facts? Listen, all I'm saying, you can look, that's their case. Like, the stuff that's thrown out, that's their case. Now, yeah, y'all gonna say the constructionist and all that, the crime scene, all that, yeah, cool. But y'all remember, they can't physically put Melly there. Really, they can't physically put it. But when you take, okay, well, we got this video of him getting in the left side, okay, and then we got his phone tracking over here, right? Oh shit! But if you can't use the fact that it was or was not a message sent or received about picking me up and all that. Now I'm just throwing out because I haven't really reviewed it all. It's in an old video, but anyway, all of these things, if you start taking away from it, you got a holy case. You got a reason. You got some doubt there because, like, if you can't show that 2 weeks before the murder, you know, they had a beef over money. You get what I'm saying? If you can't show the whole Bible shit from the gang shit, because I believe that shit is thrown out, but another day, y'all, we all get into exactly what's excluded per se. But if you can't show that now, what the fuck? Like, there go your thing. And this is why I said they're gonna tie in that fucking witness tampering case. Because even if he beat the murders, at the end of the day, it was still a case. And if he gets found guilty on tampering a witness for this case, then he's fucked. Because again, even if he beat it, it still was a case, and it still was a witness that they're saying he tampered with. So that's why that shit. Remember when we went over that? I said, hey, this shit sound exactly like the warrants they had on the murder case. That's the tie-in. That's the tie-in. They biggest, and I'll be honest, and I don't care who get mad when I say this, their biggest slam dunk on when it's going to come from that witness tampering case, they done screwed this murder case. And I've been saying that even before it was a witness tampering case, that they done screwed this case up. And it could be they were so ambitious to get it done and all that. They went too fucking high. I told y'all, first trial. Feel like if they wouldn't have wasted time doing the death penalty and just went for life and tried Bortland and Melly together, they would have got their win. But they ain't want to. Bradley wanted to go all the way in with the death penalty. And then ultimately, even if he was found guilty, he wasn't going to be found guilty of the charges. He was going to get the lesser charge and still wouldn't have got the death penalty. So, in my opinion, okay, I definitely feel like they fought themselves with this, okay? They definitely fought themselves with this one. Not now, because I was about to get into the witness tampering case, but we're going to do that another time because my head's still hurting. I got to get ready for 8 p.m. So, listen, I'm going to go ahead and bring this live to a close because I will be back at 8 p.m. Eastern time, okay, which is in a couple hours. We're going to talk about all the hot topics. We're going to get into the tea lady style, of course. So y'all make sure y'all pull up at 8 p.m. Eastern time for a triple threat ladies edition featuring myself, Kimbella Roxy, and Miss Me with the Bullshit. And y'all already know we're going to have special guests pull up and we're going to talk. So y'all pull up at 8 p.m. I'm about to get out of here. Hey, if y'all want me to look into something, y'all hit me up. Like I said, I'm not starting no new content until the end of February. So I'm just out here reacting to a lot of things, popping my shit. Y'all already know how I do. But yeah, I'm with it. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go stream all Mickey Truth music on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, all music platforms. Y'all go listen to my podcast, Mickey Truth Voice of Truth podcast on all platforms. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mickey Truth Voice of Truth podcast, and Mickey Truth After Dark, which will always be streamed on Friday nights after Triple Threat. Well, not always, most times, okay? But y'all make sure y'all pull up this Friday for Triple Threat Friday, followed by Mickey Truth After Dark. So, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your girl. And y'all already know, man, my volume going up just a little bit more. I'm out. Hello!